at the home base with Ross. They have put some stuff out, looks like. But we'll see what kind of action figure goodies they got. Let's scan this side first. Nothing there. Okay, here we go. Demona's still back there. Hunter, whatever that is. They still got the Sonic Crab. E.T. There's Ezra hologram, a couple of those. I've been seeing those for a while. More Demona. What is that? It's Star Wars. No offense, Black Series people, but it's something Acolyte. We've seen those figures here a bunch. Plus on the pegs at Walmart's and, every stores over the past little while. There's still got a Shredder there from Turtles of Grayskull. Let's see. Well, we still got Batman. I'm tempted to get these guys, but I've already got the original. I don't think I need to get this one just because it's on a card at Ross. My buddy Dave, he's really tempted me on those. There's another one. I'm surprised they didn't sell these unless they got more in today. They had those when I was here earlier last week. Of course, the one Superman did sit here for quite a while before it finally sold. I don't see any Marvel Legends or anything up there. Let's check our end cap. They still got Mumra down, or Skelra down there. I saw somebody whining on somebody else's YouTube channel about how they can't find those, and it's not fair. Everybody else can, and people just look over them and leave them. Well, you know what? Looking over it, leaving it. There's Mikey again. Help Big Dub get that one. And Leo, they got the Wave. Clamp Champ. And then Ninjor. So that's pretty cool. I got the Wave of them. I haven't seen these in a little bit. Still got Ahsoka there. I don't really see. Oh, never mind. I haven't seen these in Ross yet, I don't think. That's more fancy Hot Wheels. Other than that, guys, it looks like that might be about it. Maisto, Jay Cargill, still got the big Nightwing, Bendies. Let's take a look at our tables out here. They are a little better organized than last time. Hey, a bow and arrow.
So there's my mom.
Pokemon.
Here.
Move around. There's some people out here, guys. I'm going to turn the camera off. I think we're going to do that. We're going to shut it off, guys. There's like 5 or 6 people coming around. If I do see anything, I'll turn it back on and show it to you. But if not, we're getting out of here. Well, guys, back in the home base Ross, we do have some MOTU here. Masterverse, $9.99 versus like the $4 it used to be. But there's Roboto, $9.99 for King Randor. We've also got another King Randor. And then Beastman, $9.99. So cool to see some MOTU, and it's caught on my shirt. There we go. I actually got that at full price not too long ago. I actually gifted that one to Big Dub. Let's see. Got some Super 7s. Oh, we got some more Frankensteins back in there. A couple of those. I haven't been here, a day or so? Those are $14.99 still. So I don't know if any stuff is like leftovers or they might have just got it today, but it's cool to see the MOTU. Also mindful I've already recorded like 3 minutes in here. So it's Five Nights at Freddy's. That's those little things. I think we were buying those from Madison at one point. We have to grab those. Still got Skelra and all that, but we're not interested in that. We still got Shredder. Well, cool to see some MOTU. Doesn't look like much else different though here, guys. That is the whole wave, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Ooh, almost dropped it. Thought so. Couldn't remember what Ninjor, what he was in. But anywho, if I'm going to look around some more, I'm going to check the tables. See anything else you will. If not, we are done for today. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, guys, but the first little spitting snowflakes of the winter are hitting here in Greenville. But we're here for another week of toy hunting adventures. Let's go inside and see what we can find. We're starting off the week here at the home base and can't film a whole lot right now because people on the aisle, but check this out. There's a rare 1 in 15,000 Ezra Bridger's A-Wing. That's cool to see. We'll hang it back up here. And there is another one. Exact same thing. That's kind of cool. A couple of chases. Anything else back there? Still got that little guy. So there you go. I'm sure that T3 and some of the others in a few months will find cases and cases and cases of those at Ross. But let's see what else we got. Well, they still got a good little stock of pops here as they usually do. Let's see what we got here, guys. There's the Mortal Kombat, Katana, and Johnny Cage again. We got a bunch of Johnny Cage, not a chase one, is there? Don't know. There's not one here, but I don't know if there is one, you know, in total, in some. I don't know. Anyhow, what do we got here? Bunch of anime stuff still. The two Batman, that one's still tempting me, but I have yet to pull the trigger and give in on it, obviously. Still got Azrael, which I can't believe is shelf warming. You got the Pimp Stash Batman. Still got a Platinum Spawn. You got that Spawn. Peacemaker is still here. He's been here now for about a week. I can't believe nobody's bought Peacemaker yet. Nothing hidden behind there. Apparently, if they got any more of the Batman Forevers, there's your barcode on him. He's not here. Still got the black and white Foot Soldier, all the Page Punchers, and all that rigmarole. But yeah, not a bad start to the hunt week here. We still got a Peacemaker to see. Found some Chasers, some rare Star Wars. So let's move on. Well, they didn't get a whole lot here in the old collector section at the home base, but they did get some more of these Spawn figures. I don't remember which ones they had, which ones they didn't. There is Spawn 77. Another Spawn 77, two of that one. Do they have the black and white one? There's that barcode. There's the black and white one. The Deviant. Well, I mean, it's cool to see something different. No new multiverse. Unfortunately, we're going to do them a favor, because where this one was laying down back here, it was causing problems with the stock. So we put that back there. And then there you go, Walmart. You're welcome. I won't even charge you anything for that. All right, put anything else out we can tell. All that down there looks the same. Any new pops jumping out at me and saying boo? There is not. All right, let's poke around back here, see if they got anything else they're going to put out, and then we'll check the regular toy section. As you can see by that big glowing halo there, we are at Target. We're in Johnson City, Tennessee, and we're going to see if they got anything this week. All right, so I got the Zuru Max stuff, but they do have some stuff here. Check this out. Got the new DC Wave's been here today. There is the Riddler barcode. There's Batgirl barcode, and then Dark Flash and a barcode. But what's also been here that I missed out on is the new wave of Joes. There's Sci-Fi barcode on him. I don't see any of the others, but I did order Wetsuit and the Viper, so we'll be getting them. Just still like to find it in the wild, satisfy that hunter's ego. Still got Man-at-Arms there, two Frag Vipers. Those have been here now for quite a bit. Galactus here should be right here. There you go, Galactus, buddy. Back on your peg. Skeletor, Megatron, Spycore. They do still have some of the 20 or 50th, 80th, whatever it is, anniversary MOTU here. I was kind of stoked to find one of the Joes. I'd like to find the others. They do have a Sandman, in case I didn't point that out. That's a cool looking figure. But as far as anything else on this aisle, nothing else is jumping out and saying boo. Somebody find about the Punisher. There's Deadpool. I always meant to say Daredevil with him. Got some Speed Champions there on sale. Oh, this thing looks awesome. I want to get that one of these days. Alright, let's take some pictures. Let's go see if they got anything else. We'll check the wrestling and turtles and all that, and then we'll head back to collectors. Alright, let's check out our dinos. I still got a couple of the turtle Godzillas. There's Leo as Godzilla, and Raph as Rodan. That Spinosaurus is cool. I saw somebody on Instagram posted doing some figure photography with that out in the woods and stuff. Looked awesome. Still got plenty of the 6-packs, as you can see there. That's kind of cool too. Any modules? I don't see the module. Simpsons, there's Baseball Homer, Velvet Kong. Nothing else different than Simpsons. Still got clearance, 50% off now for that tactical agent. 50% off the retro card and 30% off of what is that, SM33. No different wrestling versus what we've been seeing. It has some of the new larger scale Micro Galaxy. Is that one of the Tyrium shuttle? Okay, I thought that was an Imperial shuttle for a second. I was like, that's old. Krennic, yeah. Wrestling, got Hunter, Sean, Razor, no Diesel, Commodore, Chase. Unless something's laying back in there. There's Cody and Solo. 117 Rollins. We got anything on our diecast tonight? Yeah. Doesn't appear to be much different. This is where we found. Oh, here we go. That's cool. Haven't seen that yet. We're definitely getting that. I've got a bunch of the Indiana Jones carded diecast. That's a cool find. Aha. Alrighty, what else we got here? Race Reverse. Got the Gran Turismo Forza. I don't see anything super exciting. I like the car in that Mission Impossible. Oh, here we go. One of the better ones that came out in the last while is that one. And man, their single card Hot Wheels are non-existent. That's, I'll have to look and check this out. And then, and I think it's a different color than the 8-ball I've got. But yeah, that is the score right there. Okay, we're going to try to look at the Lego. I think they got a sale going on after some people get off the aisle. So we're going to check collectors, and then we'll come back and check Lego. Let's see if they have any collectibles we heart. Godzilla -1 blind boxes. I'm about to drop my, we're getting that by the way. Let me get my phone, different grip here. There we go. What do we got, guys? Still got 2 Liu Kang. We got some more of the new Super Friends. There is Brainiac in his nice leisurely sweatshirt. Looking very stylish, by the way. They have Aquaman again. I had him here a while back. Still got Captain Cold. So there's more of the new wave. That's cool. Take a picture of that, so I'm leaving it down there. There is a platinum of Demon Slayer figure. Another platinum Demon Slayer figure. And another platinum Demon Slayer figure. That one. We have a platinum Batman. It's the only one of that wave I have not put eyes on. Now this would have been kind of cool. Check this out. Oh no, wait, reaction probably be 17, 20 bucks, but I think that's the ones with little drums. I haven't seen those yet. That I can remember anyways. Fallout, we got some more Fallout figures. Oh, we do. Steph Harper. Oh, there's the Ghoul. This is the one I've been tempted to get. That just looks like an awesome figure. And then we've got Cooper Howard. Again, the red sticker platinum. I don't know if I got that barcode good enough for you. There you go. Ooh, about knocked over the One Piece figures. These things right here are beefy. Maximus, that is awesome right there. I wouldn't mind to have one of these. Barcode. And then if I can reach him without falling over. Got another Cooper Howard back there, platinum. There's your other mech, Hank McLean. So, barcode on him. Well, that's kind of cool. Got the wave of those. I will fix these back, guys. I'm going to use some of those for thumbnail fodder. So I'll put those back after we take pictures. What else? Well, they do have some stuff tonight. That's cool. I'm kind of surprised I'm in here kind of late. It's Avatar. I got Leo, Donnie, Snow Shredder, or Foot Soldier, or Snarf. Some of the Godzilla Super 7s. Advent calendar. Oh, look, the Daily Bugle thing. Oh, that's neat. Let's check that out. That's kind of cool. The Venom Pop's neat. Mini Pop, Anti-Venom, She-Venom, Spider-Man 2099. That's some nice little Mini Pops there. Is there a barcode on this sticking thing? Am I blind? Oh, there it is. been a long day, guys. I have stared at the computer screen way more than I should have today. Well, I say that. It's part of my job. I'm doing analytics, but as you can see, I'm a little frazzled. All right, I don't see anything else different. We're going to check some of the end caps down through there. We'll look at the trading cards. But yeah, some cool finds back here with the Fallout stuff and some more Super Friends. So let's go see what else we got. Back in Target, and here we go. We got a Grim Viper barcode. We've got mainframe barcode. We got wetsuit. And then they had sci-fi here the other day. So there we go with new Joes and a couple of Frag Vipers. No, I don't see anything else different than the other night, but here we go, guys. Yo Joe, new GIJoe classifieds. Woo! Well, we're back here in the collectors again. There's a Dark Flash. They've had the new wave of McFarlane at some point. On the other thing different they got, they do have Scorpion barcode, and they've got Sub-Zero and the two Liu Kangs still. I don't recall. I've seen these in Kingsport Target before, but cool to see them here again. They're the same price as what they are in GameStop, 30 bucks. But we're going to make one more little run through the toy section, see if we put anything else out where they were stocking, and then we're out of here. It has come time in the hunt when we visit the mall at Johnson City, which means we're going to GameStop. Let's run in here and see what GameStop's got for us this week. Let's see what they got. This looks different. It's kind of cool looking. Who is that? Trailbreaker. 30 bucks. Barcode, footer times formula. The rest of that stuff we've seen before. I lost my voice, sorry about that. Flatline, got the siege thing down here, whatever that is. Decepticon, Phantom Strike Squadron, okay. 65 bucks. Stand up there. There we go. Alright, what else? T-Crab, took it to 3-pack there. Or Snarl, I thought it was a 3-pack, my bad. 115 bucks. Ooh. Still got Footloose, Frag Vipers, retro cards there. Got the Spawn, Platy, and then the Burnt Spawn. That thing's cool looking. And then over here, we have, oh, well, we do have one good Marvel Legend. There you go. White Queen, haven't seen her that much. She seems to be a hot commodity in this wave. There's the barcode. Still got Juggernaut. Still got to open my Juggernaut. Awesome looking figure from the packaging. And they have Maximum Hulk still. Still got the two Mega Figs down there, Raccoon and Black Panther. And then over here, still got Batgirl. There's Tempest, that's an old figure. Troika, Nightwing, Batman 1 Million, the Riddler, Azrael, another Troika, Monarch, in case you can see what I'm talking about. Superpowers, Wonder Woman. And we're back around to here. What have we got over here? They had a couple of the cowls in the video, or the Batman, Robin, the Clooney, and the Dark Knight Returns. There's the one from Court of Owls. That one looks pretty good. What else? Nothing there. Sand Trooper. Well, let's go check out. Oh, check this out. Haven't seen this yet in the store. Gargantos. That is kind of tempting. That's the only one of the Gamerverse I don't have. 75 though. I don't know what he would be with the membership. And we still got Snake Eyes and the Bear, which is ridiculously priced. But yeah, cool to see that in the wild. Let's go check the other side of the store, see what else they got. Now they have had this back in the stock room forever, and they finally put it out. Wonder Woman and Godzilla. The Wonder Woman, I don't know if you can tell, looks like a decent Wonder Woman, 80 bucks. So we're going to say no on that one. Halo helmet, Godzilla. Still got the heads up there. Ooh, they got the 66 Batmobile too. That's cool to see. It is 80 bucks. I think that's regular retail for it. You can see a barcode down there, but I can't zoom in on it for you. There's 66 Batman mask. Torch, Storm, I don't think she was here last week. It's a cool looking statue. Spider-Man, Deadpool. There's Ghost Spider. So yeah, some finds over here, but let's head over to the other side, see what they got, and see if we can peek back in the stock room. Something about the lit up Ross sign at night, it just looks pretty. We're here, we're in Johnson City, and we're gonna run in, we're gonna see what they got. Let's see what we got here. Looks pretty stocked. And they got a Scorponok hanging back there. Bunch of anime. A lot of anime. Wow. And Brody Lee. Some more anime under him. Ooh, where's Mechanic? Oh, stay up our tails. I actually thought about getting this one. I passed on the first time I saw him. I only saw this wave of retail one time, but I've seen a buttload of Ross. Same old Mechanic up there. He deserves to be displayed on the peg. What do we got over here? I'm trying to fight back a burp. If I sound funny, I'm sorry. I was drinking a Diet Mountain Dew before I came in the store. Probably a little too fast. So yeah, nothing hiding there. Got a dinosaur mask peeking out at you. Let it go. Nothing else there. We do have a Star Wars Black Series there, but it's Acolyte figures. I'm not too concerned with those. Nobody else seems to be either. Okay, sorry. Nothing hidden in the books. There's a Battleship puzzle. That's kind of cool. That's one of the first board games Kelly and I ever played together. She cheated, too. I say that because she won with a very unconventional strategy. She grouped all of her ships in one corner of the board. It had like all this open. So I'm thinking there's no way somebody's going to be, you know, for lack of better terms, dumb enough to do that. And she fooled me. She faked me out. Yeah. Still a little bitter over it all these years later. There's one of the rings. That's what, $15? Yeah, $14.99. Man, a lot of anime stuff at Ross this year. It's Con Vance back in there. Batman Mega Figure, Demona. Oh, where's Barney? That's cool. I only saw Barney like twice at retail. I think I saw him once at Target and once at GameStop. $8. Got two of him. Barney, and they got the blue shirt, Bart. That's possible thumbnail fodder. There's another Barney. So three Barneys and a Bart. What is that? Oh, I thought it might be the Godzilla NECA box when I saw that gray. Cool little tank there. I don't see anything hiding in behind that stuff. But again, that's for off-camera digging. The Transformer back in there. Who is that? Come on, Transformer. Oh, Ferric. Had a buttload of him last week. I actually didn't get up here last weekend where Kelly and I were out of town, so I don't know if I got anything good over the weekend or not. I probably got everything I've been looking for since I weren't here. You know how it is, you collectors and hunters. In our minds, that's how it goes. In reality, probably not. The one day you don't go, you think that's the day they had it all. There's Donnie. I think I've seen Donnie. I know I've seen Raph, Mikey, and I guess Donnie. I don't know if I've seen Leo. I can't remember. Deadpool. More of those bat caves. They got a bunch of those. Those actually look kind of fun. How much are they? Oh, I saw that and thought it was $4.99. What am I trying to say there? That is not the bat cave price tag. It is $14.99. I don't know why. Every time I see cheap dinos here, they're always tempting. $10.99 for that Triceratops, or it whatever that is. A tops. Whatever that is, a tops. Robo Alive. And we still got the tables to look at. Not bad tonight. Again, to be late in the evening, finding some stuff. At least some stuff that excites the old man here. I'll check those tables here in a second, see if anything floats the old boat over there. All right, let's take some pictures of Bart and Barney here, and make a neck wherever he's at, and then we're going to get the heck out, or we're going to check the tables, then we'll get the heck out of here. I'll come back here, take a picture of make a neck for the thumbnail. I just noticed there was another one there. I don't remember seeing that a second. Oh, my thumb fingers in the way. I don't recall seeing that a second ago. But yeah, 2 make a necks. Okay. Now, I'm happy. Take pictures, check tables. All right, what do we got out here? Nothing too exciting there. Nor here. Zuru Max sets. There's some kids over in this back corner to my left, so I'm not going to film over there, but there's nothing really over there. Bowser hanging out down there. I saw he was nominated for Toy of the Year. A phallic-shaped creeper. It's plastic, though. It's really hard. Some boots, some gloves. An enormous Maisto Tech track race. That's $50. That thing's enormous. That thing's huge. That's what she said. Another bat cave. More, man. They got a buttload of them bat caves. There's more. What is that? Another Enduracio Dedups. What's this over here? Oh, it's Monster Jam. Okay. Didn't know what that was. Well, I don't think they got much by the register here, but we'll go check. Otherwise, we are done at Ross for tonight, guys. But yeah, not bad finds. Yeah, let's go on the old home base GameStop. See if they got anything this week. This one's been kind of hit or miss lately. Better than it had been before, so let's see what they got. We still got the helmets down there. Arkham Asylum cow. Still got Archangel Electro. That's an awesome Wolverine figure. Batman Million. Ooh, they got the White Queen. Second time this week seeing this figure. I think it was also in GameStop. Did Johnson City, I think, have that? I'm asking you. I should know. I'm the one doing the hunt. There's Cable again. That's an awesome figure. Opened that up here a while back. Can't wait to get the Apocalypse made to order figure next year to go with that. Still got some Gamerverse. They got some of the turtles in down there. Page punchers. Still got Professor X. This is an awesome figure if I haven't said that already. Monarch. That game, but still, yeah. Alright, what's over here? It would be sweet if this hits clearance. I don't know Star Wars, but I would buy that one. $29.99. I'm not going to buy it for that. That's a cool looking figure. Okay, let's go back to the back now. See what's back there in the little carousel. Huh, Darth Vader. Well, they got Mindbender down there. It's a good figure. Older figure, but a good one. Stranger Things. They got Donnie and Splinter there, and those. The Batman by Candlelight chest, and that one is very big. I see what Justin's saying with action figure now. Those vary as far as how bright the yellow is on the chest. That one's actually pretty pronounced, but I have seen some that are softer. Ryu, Ken, and Chun-Li in Street Fighter. Got that Kith stuff. Kith, K-I-T-H, variant, Marvel vs. Capcom. All that starts dropping tomorrow. Was that the autograph version? I don't think that it is. It's Torment Spider-Man. Still got the big Doom Slayer down there, Dark Ages. They got the Lego Game Boy. Deadpool, man, I've had this thing since it first released. Sketch Spidey, Wolverine Bone Claws. And then some Transformers. Stranger Things van down there. Got a bunch of Transformers. Mixmaster, Starscream, Macronius Prime. I think I've seen that one. Bumblebee, Megatron, the insect thingy. Ironhide, Skydive. That one looks different. Maybe it's just older and I've forgotten about it. They have Onyx Prime down there.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
Nah, just looking around. And let's check out our cards. Oh, they got mega boxes of the basketball. Bowman, Tops, Dune. There's Mega Evolutions. I'm going to take a picture of those. I should be right back, folks. Sorry, got a buddy that collects Pokemons. I wanted to send that to him and let him know it was here. There's the big top stuff. I don't remember where I left off at, so we'll just look at it all again. T3 found a box of Invincible. Now I've seen the packs, but I haven't seen like a mega box of those. Still got Dune. They got any of the packs. Five Nights at Freddy's. Alright, I think that's going to do it for here. Yeah, it's the most Pokemon I've ever seen, this little store. Anywho, let's move on, see if we can find anything else. There's some kind of a Star Wars helmet for $82. You can see it there behind the counter, and they got some of those holiday ornament things, the tops to go out. Just happened to see that on the way out, but yeah, that looks like about it, guys. Now we are officially getting out of here. Hello, Browns Mill Walmart. Let's go see if you have any toys this week. Let's hope they got something on the pegs, guys. See what we got here in collectors in Browns Mill. Daredevil, Deadshot. There you go, Waffles. That was tempting. Spider-Man. I got Human Torch. It did sell out of the Platinum Spidey. They got the black and white Foot Soldier. We do have some of the new Multiverse we'll look at here in a second. There's Sinestro, Luthor and Sinestro. Kevin Malone. Got these fan drops. At least they are cheaper here than Target. Got the red Phantom of the Opera, which has been very tempting. We're going to long game that. And we're long gaming at Shredder Worms. I like that Shredder figure. Let's see what we got down here, though. We got Black Mask as Batman. That's a cool figure. And then we've got the Guardian Red Platinum. And we've got the Pimp Stash Batman. I know it's part of his costume, but still, it looks like a little like Tom Selleck mustache from the 80s. And then we got the Human Torch big figure here. So we're going to set up a little bit of possible thumbnail fodder. There we go. And let's see what else they got here. There we go with our inventory pre-counted. Are they doing inventory again? Always stinks when Walmart does inventory because they don't stock anything. Which, you know, understandably, I wouldn't want to have to recount either. But anywho, let's see what we got here. Start over here on this side. Got our usuals there. Anything hiding up top before we get going. There's a Micro Galaxy Squadron, but that's not one of the chases. Still got the big stack of Fakers. Wrestling still looks like a rehash. They got the new 2-packs. And got some champs, some slap belts, My Hero Academia. Ooh, Madison needs some of those. I want to grab some of those for the kid. Oh, they do have some Joes this time. I mean, it's the older way, but hey, here we go. Frag Viper. They cut the hanger on him. And then Blowtorch, same thing. So there we go. A couple of GIJoe classifieds. What else we got here? Yeah, still got Lion-O. Sorry, I kind of zoned out for a second. Got the Ring down there. Champs, got Stone Cold. That's the only Ultimate they got. Got one Superstar there, George the Animal Steel. You can see there who they have on those. Damian Priest, LA Knight, British Bulldog. Not a whole lot going on. This one hasn't put anything out in quite a while. When I say that, they put out 2 GIJoes. I guess they had the rest of the wave earlier this week. William, buddy, if you're watching this, you needed some of those. I hope you're the one that found them. And there's our Marvel Legends, everything but Spider-Man 77. Hoping I catch that for a good discount like I did the Ghost Spider. I found a Ghost Spider for $10 if you didn't watch my last weekend hunt. Nothing there. What do we got here? This looks like it's the same as it was over the weekend as far as the dispersion of ships. Still no, I hope one of these they see, I forgot his name, Chrome Dome and the other Retro Card Ninja Turtle figure. And then we're getting down to our movie stuff, guys. Saw those at Ross last weekend down in Knoxville. And the lady and I were down there messing around. Knoxville or Morristown 1. I don't remember which store, but it's one of those two. Well, what we got over here? We're hoping to find some Batman metal this weekend for the Upper Deck new trading cards. They should be hitting pretty soon. David Adams doesn't show them to come until the there's the new Bendy figures until November the 26th. But Upper Deck's website, social media, are saying they're available now. I got the whole wave. There's Bendy and Boris. I think I've already found these at GameStop a while back. There's another wave past that one. There's Bendy and some of the older ones, and Bendy and Bendy. There's no Hula Bendy, unless one of those is Hula Bendy and I just didn't pay attention. No, they're not. Okay. You know, we never did see, at least in my area, the Were-Dragon or Rue, but now there is a Shinobi figure coming in this little wave, which I gotta say, these two I liked. Rue and the Were-Dragon, they were a little bit of a step back. The Were-Dragon looks awesome, but will not stand up for crap. And kind of the same with Rue. He's got the tail to balance him. You think with the bigger feet, he would balance better. And that's just ramblings of a crazy old man. Oh, look at the Simpsons figures. We have all kinds of different ones that we don't normally see in Walmart. There's Lisa. Of course, people could have found them at Ross and returned them, but it is what it is. Another Krusty. We got any more different ones here? Krusty. Yeah, there's Mo. I bet somebody got these at Ross and brought them back over here. Well, Mo's back there. You can see him right there. But I'm going to knock all that off trying to get him out of there. And half of them are even on the hangers, so. There's another Krusty. I don't know, I'd almost say they stock these, as many of them as there are. There you got comic book guy, got Grandpa Simpson. I wouldn't mind to have a full-size version there of Grandpa. So we got some Simpsons. And that's going to be it for the action figure aisle, guys. Let's go check out some stuff on Diecast. We already looked at the collector section, so that's probably going to do it for this one. We're going to head over and check Target one more time this week. And then I'll wrap up our Johnson City exploits until the weekend. All right, let's see what we got in Diecast. That's cool. Medical Humvee. I just went blank on what to even try to call that thing. Suffering this morning, guys. Struggling. There we go with the Beatles. That's a cool look. I like the card art on that. Never was a Beatles fan, but that looks like a different. Get some of those for a kid for her Christmas stocking, more than likely. So, anybody watches this, don't tell her. Then a new wave. I don't remember if I've seen that. That green Nissan looks familiar. Can't remember if I've seen these or not before. That Thunderbird looks nice. Thunderbird. Lord have mercy. Firebird. That's not even a Ford. Just stop talking. Just look at the toys, old man. Be quiet. I'll get those in a second. Let's do the rest of the aisle first. I'm not having to one-hand everything and put them down every time. That's cool looking. Gold car. Okay, let's look at the rest of what we got here. Got some cars. Got the Jurassic World Matchbox. I'd like to find another one of those UPS trucks. I'm gonna give that one to my nephew. A small gift, but he drives a UPS truck, so you know I feel it fitting for him. But you know, I kind of have one for myself too. You know, just to keepsake to remind me of my nephew when I look at it. Monster Jams. And I talked to one of the Diecast guys. He made the comment. Yeah, it looks pretty peaked back here as far as Diecast goes. But anywho, let's go get our My Hero figures for the kid. And then let's go look at the trading cards and get out of here.
All right, people, let's close it out. Another week of toy hunting is in the books. My name is Chris. I am the Man Collects. Thank you for joining me here on YouTube and giving me your time to watch this video. If you did enjoy it somewhat, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. All right, everybody, we're not going to do any pomp and circumstance. Let's just get down to it. Top 3 coolest finds from this week of toy hunting adventures, and we're going to start with find number 3. Find number 3 goes to something that I've seen it multiple times, but it was actually in a stock room at GameStop and not out on the shelf. That is the Wonder Woman Godzilla pack. Now, I've kind of stayed away from those. I don't really have much interest in buying these Justice League versus Godzilla and Kong sets, but doesn't mean it's not cool to see them. We saw Batman and Kong, we saw Superman and Godzilla, and one we had not laid our eyes on the shelf yet, that's not, again, not back in the stock room where I can't really put my hands on it, is Wonder Woman and Godzilla. Now, me saying that, you saw GameStop had it up on a high shelf, so I still couldn't get a hold of it, but we did see it out on the sales floor. I'm not interested in those sets, but it's still cool to look at them. But I have heard the Wonder Woman figure in that set is a very good version of Wonder Woman. And you know, from McFarlane, the Wonder Woman figures have been kind of iffy, kind of wish-washy on the previous few. We need one good definitive Wonder Woman before McFarlane officially turns the license back over to Mattel in 2027. But we'll have to wait and see if we get one. The collector's edition was nice, but it was hard as crap to find if anybody was able to find that thing. I found it one time in a toy shop, and that was it. But still cool to see that set on the shelf. It's not for me, but again, I like seeing the new stuff out there. So number 3 this week was Wonder Woman and Godzilla. And now let's go up to the middle of the pack. Number 2. Number 2 goes to a find from that same GameStop, and that was the Gargantos from the Gamerverse Marvel Legends stuff. Now, I had seen everything so far that's out in store as far as that Gamerverse stuff, except for that, so it's cool to see that in store. Now we've seen it all, the Punisher and Nick Fury hits, and I can't remember if that was fan channel only or... oh, is it going to be in retail? I don't know. Anyways, we'll see if it shows up. But it was cool to see that. Gargantos is actually the only one of those Gamerverse things that I don't have or have on pre-order. I started to get it, to be honest with you. I didn't buy it for the toy haul. $75 is too much for that. You can find it online. I think is it $65 or $70 usually online? I think it's $70, $69.99 in most other online retailers, but it's a little bit cheaper than GameStop. But to be honest with you, I open those things up. I don't really have a spot on my shelf for, you know, a big starfish looking thing. And Gargantos, he's a cool character, not really one I want to put that kind of money in. That's just me personally, though. If you like it, buy it and, you know, collect what you love. But at the end of the day, it was still cool to see it. Number 2, cool is fine. Gamerverse Gargantos. Alrighty, we are there. And number 1. Number 1 find this week goes to a wave of figures I saw in 2 different trips to Target this week. On the first trip, I saw the new GIJoe Classified Sci-Fi. We go back in Target again this week. They had the other 3 figures out, which is Wetsuit, the Ghost, or Grim Viper, Wetsuit, Grim Viper, and Mainframe from the new wave of GIJoe Classifieds. If you watch my channel, you know I've been trying to find those in these Target and Walmart hunts. It's cool to finally track those things down in the Johnson City Target. I did give in and buy some of those. You'll see them at the end of the video. But one thing I thought was kind of cool, they were still $24.99 at that Target when I bought those things. I thought they went up to $27.99. I thought they were even showing $27.99 on the app for Target. I gotta check on that. But anyways, when I checked out today at Target, they rang up $24.99 each. So that was cool. Anyway, we'll talk about the ones we picked up here during the toy haul. That new wave of Joe's, trying to find them. Keep checking your Targets. They're also showing up at Walmart stores. And then as a last resort, keep checking GameStop, so they'll get them too. But keep in mind, they will be pricier at GameStop than they are at Walmart or Target. But that is the number 1 find for this week, guys. Now, let's get into the toy haul. We got a little bit of stuff here to show. Number 1, I did pick up, as I said in the video, the Indiana Jones. I've been buying all these carded Indiana Jones things that I can find. I don't know how many of them there are in this wave of Indiana Jones diecast, but I'll probably buy all those I can find to get as much of the set as we can. Another thing I bought that seems to be a craze right now online, watching Instagram people post like crazy. If you look in your Christmas section, the Snoop on a Stoop, you'll see that little throne chair. I did grab a couple of those. Some of these loose figures you see here on my shelf, they just won't stand up. They fall over every time you look at them crooked. So the ones that fall over the most, they're getting a chair to sit in. So we did pick that up. Thanks to a lot of people online for posting, showing these did scale well with 6 and 7 inch figures. So now some of my figures are going to have a chair to sit on. You find these at your Walmart. They're like $7.80. Not very expensive. And like I said, it'll look kind of cool sitting on the shelf. What else did we get? Something... this was an impulse buy. The figure looks cool. It gives me Freddy Krueger, Deadpool vibes. I've not watched the show, but I have played some of the games. We did grab the Ghoul from the Fallout figure line. I just think that looks sweet. And I think he would go with a lot of the figures that I have, like Monster Force. Even he's a bigger scale, but even like GIJoe and stuff, you know, he's a supernatural creature. He has an excuse to be a little bit bigger. So I thought that was an awesome looking figure. Wanted to pick that up. And pretty sure that Walton Goggins plays him on the show. And I think he's an awesome actor, so I don't care to have his action figure. And then my last 2 pickups, the 2 that I got from the GIJoe Classified wave right there. We got Mainframe and we got a Grim Viper. Now from Go New Meta, I do have another Grim Viper and Wetsuit on order. So I got that'd be the rest of the round this wave out for me of what I want to pick up when they come in. But it was cool to see these things on shelves. And again, keep checking your Target stores if you're looking for them. Alright, my friends, that's it for this week. Hope you did enjoy the video. Hope you've had a great week. But now we'll do social media pleasantries for the man collects with Instagram. Description of the video, about page on YouTube, splash on the screen. All that show you where to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message, should you choose to. Then we have the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are first time viewer, come back multiple times, have not yet subscribed, consider clicking subscribe to the channel to see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. Everybody, hope you had a great week. All you hunters and collectors, best of luck out there this weekend. Hope you score some good stuff. And I will see you back here on Monday for a toy hunt, because that is when the man will come around.